Hello, I'm Captain Jack and welcome back to Trek Central. Today we got news that Star Trek will be at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. The event will feature Discovery, Lower Decks, and the much anticipated Star Trek Picard series, for a packed day of back-to-back panels. Let's jump on in and talk about what will be there and speculate what might be shown at the event. CBS have announced that Star Trek will be in attendance at San Diego Comic-Con 2019 in Hall H to show off Star Trek Discovery, as well as giving us a look at the two new upcoming projects coming to the Star Trek universe, that being Star Trek Picard and also the upcoming animated series Star Trek Lower Decks. Let's split this up and look at each things individually and we will go from there. Now, as Star Trek Discovery is yet to start filming for Season 3, this panel will likely be more of a focus on looking back at Season 2 and maybe giving hints at what lies ahead in Season 3. The panel will include Sonia Martin Green with showrunners Alex Kurtzman and Michelle Paradise, alongside executive producer Heather Caden. Newcomer Tig Notaro, who plays Chief Engineer Jet Reno, will be moderating this panel. I expect quite a few laughs from that one. Speculating on what we might see, as mentioned, most likely it will just be a look back on the events of Season 2. But if I am reaching with something, maybe a hint or discussion surrounding that short trek with Ethan Peck and Rebecca Romijn, though this is a long shot and I don't expect there much to be about Season 3 or any future content. Though I will be happily surprised, so let's see what happens. A panel for the much anticipated Star Trek Picard series will also take place literally just after this other panel. The idea of this is a little back-to-back session of Star Trek panels. So, the panel of Picard will feature the main cast all together for the first time, which of course includes the iconic Sir Patrick Stewart, joined by his new cast of Alison Pill, Michelle Hurd, Evan Evagora, Isa Bryans, Santiago Cabrera, and Harry Treadaway. This will be our first look at the full cast all together, as we've not seen them before. The panel is also set to feature executive producers Alex Kurtzman, Michael Chabon, who is now the showrunner for Star Trek Picard, Akiva Goldsman, and Heather Caden. I would be lying if I say I wasn't hoping for a new trailer to come at this event, but I'm not sure if we'll get one, given how close SDCC lands to Star Trek Las Vegas, but at the same time, it appears CBS are throwing a lot into this Comic-Con presentation. I was expecting to see this type of thing at the Vegas event, which takes place in like 3 weeks' time, not this soon. Maybe we should get a trailer for a series or even a small teaser. Either way, I'll be excited to see more. We here at Trek Central can't wait to see the Star Trek Picard cast together the first time. It's really going to give us a look at all these new people together. I can't wait for it. This will be our first look at the upcoming animated series Star Trek Lower Decks, which was announced all the way back in early 2019. The panel will feature co-creator and executive producer Mike Mahan, alongside surprise guests giving us our first idea of what Lower Decks will not only be about, but also how it will look. Lower Decks did have its first table read back in May, so we may not see too much from it. All we do know that is Trek veteran Jonathan Frakes has said that he's seen parts of it which are hysterical, so hopefully this new venture in the realm of the Star Trek universe will be very good. While the Star Trek panels will be a big focus at Comic-Con, there are plenty of other activities and experiences going on at the show. If you are in attendance, do let us know in the comments. You'll be able to collect Trek-themed giveaways before and after the Hall H panel, so make sure you do go and get those. CBS will also be bringing Star Trek Universe to the exhibit hall from Thursday, July 18th through till Sunday, July 21st. Fans are invited to visit the brand new USS Discovery immersive transporter experience, as well as have the opportunity to meet Star Trek talent in person at the show. Along with the Discovery experience, there'll also be a Picard The First Duty exhibit, which will allow fans to see original props, costumes, and other artifacts that are related to the iconic character's life and his Starfleet career. Now, this is in celebration of Patrick Stewart's return to the iconic character of Jean-Luc Picard. On display, there will be a selection of items such as Picard's Starfleet uniform, his family album, the flute, models of ships he's captained, and all the remains of the feared Borg Queen. Along with this, the exhibit will also feature first looks at costumes and other items related to the upcoming series Star Trek Picard. Personally, I can't wait for this, as we've been wanting to see those uniforms up close for months now. Hopefully they're going to be on display. It's also worth mentioning that if you are in attendance to San Diego Comic-Con and visit this exhibit, you'll get a first chance to purchase exclusive Star Trek Picard merchandise, as well as the opportunities for exclusive giveaways. Details on how to visit the exhibit will be linked in the video description below, should you be visiting the event. There will also be a number of exclusive pins that will be given out at the event, some linking to the two new upcoming shows, one being a Starfleet headquarters pin, which could possibly link to Star Trek Picard, and the other being of 2 characters from Star Trek Lower Decks. If you are at the event, make sure to snag those, as they're going to be in very limited quantity and you're not going to want to miss them. So what do you hope to see from Star Trek at Comic-Con? Let us know in the comments below, and if you are attending the event, also let us know and make sure to pick up some Trek goodies. To get the latest Star Trek news, make sure to subscribe to Trek Central on YouTube and follow us on social media. I've been Captain Jack, and I will see you next time.